weekend in Tallahassee, just, the drama on the bases, wiping off the runs, and then, holding on to the win and doing it at a place where this program has had some difficulties. What was that like?
I mean, I'm just so proud of every single person on this team. How Coach Bear said that every role is different, but they all have equal value. I feel like that was just a perfect example with getting that call, and then just I'm so proud because it's just yes, everything that happened on the field, but the dugout is just as important. So, and then just to be able to see Tori, Calissa absolutely shine in that second game on Sunday, and see everyone play a part, and it was just a great moment. I'm very proud of every single person on that team.
What's it like to see these younger pitchers step up in big roles?
It's so cool to see all the work that they put in throughout the year, from the fall all the way into season, and just seeing it pay off on the biggest stage in college softball. I'm very proud of them, and I feel like they've done such a great job, and they're going to continue to take us even further this year.
Having just pitched against them not even an hour before, what was it like to see Tori Payne out there in Game 7? Did you get a chance to tell her anything about what you need to expect of that?
Yeah, before the game I went in and I talked to her, Reagan, and Lena, and I told all the pitchers that pitched in that game, and I told them what I saw and what worked well, and things that are really going to help them just beat those hitters, because I mean they have a great offense. So just being able to give them that information so they can take this team to the next step. I'm glad I was able to give them that and continue to help the team any way that I can.
This weekend, when you're in the circle, how do you flush everything out, set it aside, knowing where you are, what's on the line?
I just think just to stay in the moment and then feed into my teammates. I think that's going to be the biggest thing. It's not about me. It's not about my performance. It's about how am I going to get this team to the next step? How am I going to complete my assignment, as the other people have discussed earlier? So just not worrying about what happened before, what's going to happen in the future, but just being in the moment and competing and winning each pitch.
How prepared can you really get for a lineup like this? What can you do as a pitcher leading up to this to help you with such formidable bats?
Yeah, I don't think anything changes. I mean, I've worked so hard, and the team has worked so hard throughout the off season and in season to get to this moment. So just executing our plan and being true to us, and not changing just because of the name on the jersey. And just going out there and competing, as I said before, winning every pitch is going to be really important for us. And then whatever happens, being able to flush it, one is one, and go win the next pitch, and then do the next after that.
What do you feel like you have to execute to keep them in the yard, to keep the, they lead the nation in home runs, lead the nation in slugging? So what do you feel like you have to do individually to execute to be able to keep them on, in the yard?
Yeah, I think I just need to be able to just hit my spots and just be disciplined with every single pitch, being able to use both sides of the plate, all quadrants of the plate, and just be able to change speeds. I think that's going to be huge, and completely trusting my defense. If the ball's going to be put in play, I know that my defense is going to have my back, and they're going to have every other pitcher's back. No matter who's out there, it's just being able to stay disciplined to our plan and trust what Coach Bear calls, and be able to attack these hitters.
People will talk about Sunday for a long time to come, but I want to ask you about Friday. You come in the game in the late go, if it's very close, and you end up holding off to force extra innings, or at least warm up to give the offense an opportunity to force extra innings. So talk to me about what it was like in that game, in that moment, especially to kick off your regional.
Yeah, I think that was a huge momentum shifter just for the whole entire weekend. Being able to come back from behind and then come out on top, that was huge for us. So for me, going in there, it's just I need to do what the team needs right now, and it's to hold this offense. So just doing my job in that situation, and then just feeding into my team as much as possible, because I know that if we continue to hold them, we have the big bats. We are the big dogs, and we are going to hit the ball when we're supposed to.
What's it like to be supported? What's it like to be supported by a coach like Coach Bear?
I mean, it's just amazing. I've learned so much from her in my time here, both on the physical and on the mental side. And I think that without being coached like that, we don't get our pitchers, and me specifically, we don't go as far as we do. So just so grateful for everything that she's taught us. And she's going to continue to coach us up really hard, and we're going to continue doing it further.
Describe her during a game, the intensity that she has.
Yeah,
Stays calm, right?
Yeah, but also she's intense, and we're gonna do it, and just positivity and pouring into each of us, and then we just trust everything, all the decisions that she makes, because it's in the best interest of us.
You're 2 wins away from the College World Series. How excited are you for that opportunity?
Yeah, I'm so excited. I mean, every softball player dreams of playing on the biggest stage and going to the World Series, and just to know that we made history by getting out of the Florida State region, like that's amazing for us. But that we're 2 wins away from being able to do what we set out to do. Very proud of us, but we still have so much more to go.
Thank you, Isabella.
Appreciate it.